Hello primary 4 students, how are you? Welcome to your science class. As now we will study lesson 1 from concept 2, unit 4. This is me, Shaimaa Hamdy, and you are watching the Big Sister channel. So let's start our lesson. We have here activity 1, can you explain? As we have learned that many factors can change and break down Earth's surface. Yes, as what? Yes, the 3 processes: weathering, erosion, and deposition. Well done, primary 4. And they form many landforms as canyons. Okay, and we have another landforms. We know, yes? But now we will talk about canyons, okay? Canyons can be formed in many ways as weathering and erosion due to wind, water, and other factors, okay? As the weathering and erosion can be done by the wind or water or other factors, okay? They can take millions of years to be formed, okay? As you see here, this is the canyon, a deep valley that curved by the flowing water, okay? And it takes millions of years to be formed, okay? As you see here, a deep valleys curved by flowing water. Here we reach to activity 2, canyons. As you see here, to know how the canyons formed by the flowing water, if we pour water on a sand, as you see here, what happens? The water pushes some of the sand out of the way. Pushes some of sand out of the way, okay? As water moves the sand, okay, it leaves an impression where the water flowed. As we saw now, as the water pushed some of the sand out of the way, and there is an impression, okay, that where the water flowed, we can see the impression on the sand and know that the water flowed from this part or way, okay? This is the same idea that happens to form canyon, the formation of canyon, okay? As the flowing water carved a deep valleys, okay? It takes over millions of years to be formed, and we see the impression of this flowing water, okay? As we saw it in the sand, okay? Can say that canyons are formed due to the erosion by water for a long period of time, as water can wear away landforms and move sediments. And we took the expression wear away before, and we know the meaning of wear away as it causes erosion for the land forms and move sediments, okay? So canyons are formed due to the erosion by water for a long period of time, okay? Here we have a question. Do all canyons have the same composition, same type of rocks? Are all canyons similar to each other? So the answer here, of course, no. Canyons differ in their color, in their texture, and the shape of rocks, as canyons have many colors, okay? Also, the rocks have many shapes, and they have many texture. And what the meaning of textures? As the size of the sediments or the grains, okay, of the rock, also their arrangement, and the shape of the grains that form the rock. All of these, we call it textures. To know the meaning, as you see here, we have 4 pictures, 4 different textures. As you see here, it can be the grains, we can see them, and they are different from each other in the minerals, okay, in the rocks. So this is the meaning of texture, okay? Now we will take some examples to know that the canyons differ in their color, texture, and the shape of rocks. As first we have here Wadi Nahr in Oman. This is a black and brown colored, okay? So this canyon is black and brown color, okay? Also we have here the small canyon in Thailand, okay, as it has a reddish color, okay, as it has a color near to the red color, okay? Here, this small canyon in Thailand is different from the Wadi Nahr canyon, as in Wadi Nahr the color is black and brown, and here this is reddish color. Also, they are different in the shape of rocks and the texture of the rocks, okay? And also we have the colored canyon in Sinai, and it has V shape, okay? As you see here, I point to the V shape, okay? So these type of canyons different from the previous ones, yes? As this is a colored canyon and it has a V shape. Also we have a colored canyon and has V shape also in Wadi Rum in Jordan, okay? So now we saw 4 types of canyons that are different from each other in color, in texture, and in the shape of rocks. As we saw the Wadi Nahr in Oman, it has a color black and brown, and we saw the small canyon in Thailand, and it has a reddish color, okay? And also we saw the V-shape canyons, and they are colored canyons as in Sinai and in Wadi Rum in Jordan, okay? Okay, now we will go to activity 8. What do you already know about changing landscape? Okay, so first we want to know what is the meaning of the word landscape. Okay, as you see here, we see what? Yes, trees, mountains, maybe there is hill, okay, and we saw also grass. So what we saw now, this is a landscape. Everything we can see when you look across an area, so this is landscape, okay? So now we will know how this landscape changes, okay? As understanding the formation of landforms help predict future changes. How? As if we understand and know how this landform is formed or was formed, so we will predict, we will know what is the future of these landform changes, okay? So to understand this point, we will take an example. Our example is the canyon formation. If we understood how the canyon was formed, so we can predict the future of this canyon, okay? The future changes that will happen to this canyon, okay? Now we have a small canyon at the beginning of its formation, okay? Now we have a small canyon that is not very deep, yes? And this canyon is formed by what? Yes, the effect of a stream of water, yes? So now the evidence that the canyon is formed by stream of water. First, if we look here to this picture, you see what? Yes, the trees and plants that grow on the both sides of the canyon need what? Need water, okay, to grow. So now this place must have water in it to help the trees and plants to grow, okay? So the second evidence we have, as if we look to this place, the sides are gently sloped. Why? Due to the help of the water in wearing or eroding the sides down, okay, as the water flows in this place, so it carries some sediments, okay, and causing erosion, okay? So the sides are gently sloped, as you see here, the red arrows, okay? The sides are sloped down, okay, due to the erosion by water, okay? So the trees and plants need water to grow, okay? And the sides are gently sloped due to what? The flowing of water, yes, and the erosion by the flowing water, okay? Oh, here we have a question. What happens if it rained a lot in small canyon, okay? If it rained a lot in this small canyon, what will happen? Yes, as you see here, the water will flow quickly, fast, and it will causing erosion, more erosion in this place, okay? Causing what? Yes, the small canyon become deeper, okay? So the answer here, what happens if it rained a lot in small canyon? The small canyon becomes deeper and the water rain through it again, okay? Forming, as you see here in this picture, like a small stream, okay? So if we have this question, what happens if it rained a lot in small canyon? So the answer simply, the small canyon becomes deeper, okay? Okay, as we know and understand this information about the formation of canyon, that it's caused by the flowing water that erodes the sides, okay? And if it rained, so the small canyon becomes deeper. So we can predict in the future, as water continue flowing in this canyon, so it will make it deeper and deeper, yes? So we can predict, okay, as we can know what will happen in the future, okay? First thing, that water streams that flow over flat land, okay, could probably form small canyons, okay? Even the land is flat and there is a flowing water, this water will erode the land as water moves the sediments, okay, and causes erosion while it flows, okay, in the path of the water flow. The sediments were wear away from this path, yes, as what? You remember? As when we pour water on the sand, what happens? Yes, we can see the impression of the water flow, okay? And the sand wear away from the path of the flowing water, okay? This happens for the flat land, okay, when the water flows in it, so it causes erosion, okay? and start to form small canyon. Okay? Okay. And the second prediction, that if it rained a lot, the small canyon, okay, that is formed, okay, the small canyon becomes deeper and deeper, and the water rain through it again. Okay? This is about what the formation of canyons as an example to know and understand how the formation of landforms help us to predict the future changes that happens in these landform. Okay? We have other landforms. Okay? Like what? Yes, like mountains, like dunes, okay? And valleys. You know, dunes, the hills of sand, okay? And valleys are the flat lands between mountains, okay? So with this information, we finished our lesson. I hope it was clear. Thank you for watching. See you next video, inshallah. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share my channel, and goodbye.